Hey, I'm Andy. Today I'll be reacting to another FLEEKAZOID video, and this one is titled, "The Saudis Just Gave EA a $55 billion shower." Yeah, I thought this video was going to be about Borderlands 4, because he alluded to that in the previous video, but I guess the game crashed so much he couldn't get footage or something like that. I mean, I personally haven't played Borderlands 4 yet, so I don't know. I might pick it up when it's on sale, but maybe not, because I'm still stacked of games to play. So yeah, so I guess he's going to talk about EA. So I don't know what's going to happen, honestly. Like, sure, they bought EA, but I don't know the specifics. So maybe he's going to do a brief rundown in this like 6-minute video. So
Saudi Arabia just bought EA for $55 billion. That's right, they just bought your whole childhood with them.
Yeah, they also just released for some reason, early access to Skate, which I believe is still in the alpha, which they added microtransactions in the alpha, which is outrageous. But I don't know what that bodes for Battlefield 6. Because, I mean, from what I've seen in the beta, or like whatever FLEEKAZOID played, it seemed good. I mean, aside from like the sniper glare, but yeah, I don't know what that bodes for future games.
Money they found between their couch cushions. The Crown Prince played Veilguard once.
Oh jeez, no. Well, maybe that means the next Dragon Age game might be good, maybe, or at least better written than the Veilguard. Maybe.
And said, "Get it? Handsome Squidward just tried to diddle me, papa. Make sure that shit never happens again." And honestly, good, great, praise Allah. There's nothing more American than selling yourself to the Saudis. They're buying everything right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that the WrestleMania is gonna be in Saudi as well. So yeah.
WWE, esports, real sports, comedy, even 100 AMC movie theaters. You know what they call a small, cheap boat in Saudi Arabia? A yacht. These Saudis are so rich that the only showers they take are golden. And when EA heard about these golden showers, they wanted in. And I know some people may have 9 to 11 reasons not to trust the Saudis, but I'll give you 8 reasons for why.
I just got that. 9 to 11, huh?
You should. First, I am bullish on the Saudis bringing back big ol' yams. For the past 10 years, all of EA's romance options have looked like a Sharpay after a NyQuil binge.
Right.
But no longer. Saudi Arabia won't stand for this. These guys DoorDash Instagram models the way you DoorDash Taco Bell. Hell, look at their airlines. Their flight attendants look like Skyrim mods. And the next Mass Effect, get ready for modestly dressed, big booty Latinas in space.
Jeez.
And just when you think things can't get better, oil money is about to bring back your childhood pimp. Need for Speed, Army of Two, Dead Space, they're all gonna rise again. But don't expect a clean revival. This isn't Jesus now. This is Jenny from Forrest Gump. Now that you got that shrimp money, she's done snorting Elvis and blowing coke. Oh, she's back.
Yeah, like the last Need for Speed, what was it, Unbound? It was like the subtitle was like green or something, but from what I played, it was I don't know. It didn't really have the charm of the older ones, in my opinion. Like, I think it peaked with maybe Most Wanted. I think. Like I remember. No. I think it peaked with Hot Pursuit, actually. Like, I think Most Wanted was really good, but then I think for some reason I played more of Hot Pursuit than Most Wanted for some reason. But yeah, but I think the most iconic one for Need for Speed has to be Most Wanted, with that cover of the BMW, right?
Back, but she's coughing. She opened up a loot box and got hepatitis. What I'm saying is that the Saudis are going to want to make a few content changes to the game.
Yeah, this was fun.
You can have Dead Space, but all the babies are going to have to be Ronaldo now. The Saudis love Ronaldo. We'll get to that later. Number 3, the Saudis have listened to your feedback, and we now get the privilege of having even more microtransactions in our EA games. Now when you divorce your wife in Sims, EA gets half your real-life bank account, half your retirement, and alimony for the next next 12 years. People think Saudis care about games having gambling like loot boxes and therefore microtransactions are gonna get nerfed. But this isn't gambling. This is economic diversification. Read a book. Besides, EA doesn't have a fucking choice. As a part of the deal, Jer Bear and the Funky Bunch dropped $20 billion on EA's head, and now they're actually the ones responsible for paying that debt off. If they can't, studios get shut down, Titanfall gets repoed to China, and now you gotta watch cough syrup ads every time you go to reload. If you work for entirely Arabian right now, the only thing standing between you and unemployment is a 12-year-old buying FIFA packs. Let me put this in less confusing terms. That's kind of like if I bought your house with $1 million that I got from a loan shark. Don't worry, you can still live there, but you're gonna pay my VIG. And if you miss one of my payments, I'm selling your shit as collateral.
So that means that they have to actually cater towards the majority of the gamers, right? So hopefully things might. I mean, like, I feel like they are putting a lot of eggs in the Battlefield basket, and I don't know if that's gonna, like, I don't know how it's gonna sell. I feel like it's going to sell well just because people are more or less tired with the COD setup and want something different, I guess more grounded. But yeah, if it means that it's gonna actually like target the core demographic of gamers, which I would assume want good writing, good gameplay, and then I guess to a lesser extent good looking characters, then yay. I don't know when that's gonna happen, but or if that's gonna happen, but
starting with your wife, then your fridge, then your fucking dog. This next one's a legitimately positive one. Number 4, many people think Saudi Arabia will remove the fabulousness from EA's games. I'm not sure about that. However, there are early
like it's so weird. Like myself, like speaking for myself only, like I don't mind it as long as it's done well. Right, the way they handled it in Veilguard was not done well at all. So it just felt more pandering rather than actual good writing to me. And I feel like they could have made it so much better. Like even like keep more or less keep how. They could have made Tosh better, but honestly, I don't know. I don't know why they chose that route, but yeah, it is what it is.
Reports that if you play as a woman in the next Need for Speed game, you won't be allowed to drive. That's not a bug. It's a cultural immersion. Don't like it?
I'm not gonna make that.
Well,
joke.
does your dad have $55 billion in oil money to buy it back? No? Then take it up with the crown.
Well, that means the Need for Speed might have good-looking cars too, because I don't know how much they're willing to pay for like the licensing, but like Need for Speed has always been, at least with Hot Pursuit, right? I feel like those cars look good. I don't know what happened afterwards, but yeah, it's just like I remember most. Like I said, I remember Most Wanted. I remember Hot Pursuit. I don't remember anything. Like I played multiple, I guess Need for Speed Shift and Shift 2 were pretty decent as well, but I remember playing every single one up to the newest one. I just don't remember them like specifically. Like I remember playing them, I just don't remember the specifics.
Friends, it's how we do customer support now. Personally, I say do PlayStation next. 5 years from now, it goes to Yotai 2, you're gonna go to do a takedown.
Oh, at the time of this recording, I think Yote just came out. Very divisive, and some people are just making stupid comments on both sides. I mean, it is what it is. I haven't played it. I haven't played Tsushima as well, so I can't really say how good or bad the gameplay is compared to Tsushima, but so some people are just, they don't know when to be quiet on social media, man. For better or for worse.
You're gonna need a man's permission first. Number 5, expect a lot more desert maps. This isn't just me being an ass. Saudi Arabia literally just paid Ubisoft to make a Mirage DLC in their backyard.
Jeez.
Number 6, the suits never listen to the fans. We want Crysis, they give us another Madden. We want Need for Speed, they give us F1. Where the fuck's the rest of the car? But now, under the Saudis, if you want...
I mean, I like F1. Granted, I don't think I played the newest one. Like, I played the one before that, but yeah, I just haven't enough time to, because I like back early on my gaming YouTube channel, I used to do F1 races, like mock races, the week of the races, that like an actual real life F1 race. So I don't have the time to do that now because it takes so long. I only do like 50%, but even then that's like an hour long. But I think it's fun, but yeah, it's just very time consuming.
Want something made? You can just friend the Crown Prince on Steam and ask him really nicely. Better yet, gift him a game on Steam, and maybe a few days later, if the Crown Prince likes it, bada bing, bada boom, femboy.
I mean, it's been I from what I've seen, it outsold, or it was selling better than, what was it, like Destiny, I think. Like someone showed like the top 10 Steam during one weekend. It sold more than like some AAA game or something like that.
Fuda gets $1 billion budget sequel featuring Cristiano Ronaldo. That's another thing. Number 7, there's going to be a real small change to EA games moving forward. Ronaldo will be in every single one of them now. The Saudis are bullish on Ronaldo. They just paid him $700 million to stay in their lives for a couple more years. Hell, they just bought a whole fighting game franchise just so they could put Ronaldo in it. Ronaldo and big titties are a package deal. You can't have one without the other, pimp. The Saudis...
But you can't have one with the other. That'd be going too far.
Please love Ronaldo. Hope you don't mind this change. Number 8, EA might die from success. We've seen a lot of people die this year from success. Veilguard, Avowed, Concord, and you can't forget about the failed success of the year, Ubisoft. Ubisoft succeeded so hard that all their biggest IPs are now operated by China. I have no clue what success means anymore, but I know that you can't spell it without Saudi Arabia. I love Saudi...
Oh, I thought I was going to make that Sui joke. Can't spell success without Sue.
Arabia. Come check out the famous beaches of Saudi Arabia. Come grab a beer and do some gambling with me in the jiggle joints of Saudi Arabia. Thank you to Saudi Arabia for using code bail money. Anything to add, old Billy Red Nuts? Yeah, alright.
Wasn't he going to talk about the comedians, or no? Yeah, you just usually gloss over that.
EA Sports.
It's not technically slavery.
No, I don't want to see the Starfield DLC review, but it's technically not. I mean, we're still paying them. But anyways, yeah, that was a video. I mean, entertaining as always. Like FLEEKAZOID is always entertaining, but yeah, like we don't really know what's gonna happen. Like, sure, there's some speculations. There's the I don't know what they call it. The people that just look at the worst possible outcome. They have their own predictions. And we don't really know until they actually release a game that has been developed fully under that control, right? Because you can't really tell with Skate or Battlefield because that was already been developed, planned out before the buyout, right? So yeah, I guess it'll take at least, I want to say 1 or 2 years at the very least, maybe even more. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Until next time, thank you for watching and have a nice day.